Hello everybody and welcome to Riggs of Rod's semi-realistic point series. My name is Preston Vieira and I'll be your host as we close out round 9 of competition on the Golden Days Tour. Coming up, Freestyle at Sun Life Stadium in Miami, Florida, and we'll find out which of our Tryouts Tour competitors will break the top 8 overall tonight and continue on to the Tryouts Tour finale in Lago Vista, Texas next weekend. Don't forget, RORSRPS is a sign-up series and you don't even need Riggs of Rods to get in on the action. Always check the comments under the week's freestyle video to see what trucks are available for signups after the show. Leave your name and Instagram if you have one to lock in your truck for the season. It is one truck per person though, so choose wisely. And one last thing before we get started, RORSRPS Season 3 trading cards commemorate every truck and driver featured this season in randomized packs of 7. You can check them out and get your hands on them at RORSRPS.com. And when you get 4 packs or more, you get 25% off your purchase automatically. Whether you're searching for your favorites, looking for limited editions, finding your own, or collecting them all, we got them only at RORSRPS.com. Now though, let's jump into tonight's competition, starting with a look at our freestyle lineup and our competitors for the freestyle competition. Kicking us off is Dustin Brown in Wolverine, followed by Carl Van Horn in Gravedigger Fire, Krysten Anderson in that pink Gravedigger, and Bari Musawwir in Zombie. We'll close out the first 4. Kicking off the second 4, it's Tornadic, Stephen Mason, Red Hot, our racing champion tonight, Brandon Scaff there, Austin Minton in Knucklehead, and Giovanna Hayes in Megalodon will close out the first half. Kicking off the second half is Madusa in Madusa, followed by Josh Tonkin in Son of a Digger, Colt Stevens in Thunder Roarus, and Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Dawson Reyes in Shake Me, Devyn Barber in Avenger, and Shane Lake in Gravedigger, followed by Max D. Trevor Goldberg will close out the freestyle competition. Time to jump right into it. Here comes your first competitor of the night, Dustin Brown in Wolverine, a solid competitor in the freestyle competition last show. I wish he would have done a little bit more, but he had a good run going, had some big moments, one of which came after the clock was over, so it didn't get scored. We'll see if he can go a little bigger within regulation time tonight. Look at the massive sky wheelie, and he's looking for a save. Oh my goodness. Over he goes, save it. Yeah, what a way to open the show. He did flatten that left rear, but we do occasionally get an opportunity for a tire to re-inflate, and it does just that. Locking right back onto the B here in Miami, Florida. We're just now getting to these first 30 seconds. Already an incredible show from Dustin Brown in Wolverine, definitely looking to lock down a third show and come back next week on the Tryouts Tour. If you don't know, you do have a shot when you are a Tryouts competitor to come back and make returning appearances, continuous appearances, as long as you break the top 7 or 8, whatever we're looking for the night. It's backflip time, the first of the night here in Sun Life Stadium. What a move, and a great moonwalk on the end of it as well. Dustin Brown is going huge for the first competitor out on the track. Hopefully he can fill the clock out here and get a nice big score, locking him in for a great shot at the freestyle win here tonight so far. Oh, wow. What a save from Dustin Brown. He is all about the saves tonight. A lot of the fans begging him to soar that Wolverine truck, and he does just that as he goes over. Oh, save it. Oh, no. Just unable to catch grip on those front 2 tires, and down he goes. That's going to get him a 7, though. Not a terrible score, a decent score to open up the night, but it is not going to hold. I guarantee you that in the top score for the night, the freestyle lead. Coming out next, Gravedigger Fire, Carl Van Horn going for it with some nice air off of the racing lane here in Miami, Florida. We'll see what he can do here tonight. He had a great freestyle performance in Paxton, Illinois as well just last week. We'll see what he can do here tonight if he can up the bar a little bit more, potentially locking down a win. I would love to see Gravedigger Fire end up in the World Finals. That would give us 2 Gravediggers locked in to the World Finals competition. If he can get there, get the points on his side. A nice cross thread here. Definitely a risk of getting tripped up, but stays on all 4 BKT tires. Test those first 30 seconds as well. If you don't know, those first 30 seconds are absolutely crucial. You need to fill them if you want to see any points at all, both for a freestyle score and for season points earned in this competition. If you get a 0 in the freestyle competition, you get 0 freestyle points. So you're stuck with whatever you earned in racing for the show, definitely knocking you out of contention for the top 8. Big air up the center there from Carl Van Horn as he spins that truck around. It looks like it might be backflip time for Gravedigger Fire. He's down there in that corner, spinning that truck around. No! He's going to move on with his freestyle run. Definitely a shock to me. A lot of these drivers head down to the backflip ramp end of the track, throw in a couple donuts, and then spin the truck right into a backflip. But not tonight, not from Carl Van Horn here in Gravedigger Fire. We'll see if he gets one in before the end of the run. A nice cross thread there as well from Carl Van Horn. Speaking of cross threads, one more. Look at his air. Oh my goodness. And he's in trouble. Over he goes. A big hit there on the roof, but he's back down on all 4 BKT tires, able to keep this run going. Only 3 seconds left, though. I don't think he's going to get a backflip in here. No. What are we looking at for a score here tonight? An 8. So we go from a 7 to an 8 flat. Carl Van Horn, Gravedigger Fire, 8s have won. I don't know about 8 flats, but 8s have won. Freestyle champion. Just last weekend, Tornadic won a freestyle championship with an 8.75. So we'll see what happens for Carl Van Horn throughout the night. The way things are going, I think people are going to go big out here in Miami, and so far they have. We'll see if that continues here with Krysten Anderson in that pink Gravedigger. This thing looks awesome, man. I can't lie, this is definitely one of my favorites from the World Finals 22 set of paint jobs that they keep bringing back for the World Finals. Here comes Krysten looking for that tombstone that got her some points last weekend. We'll see if she can lock it down. She's trying really hard to get the right lineup for it. So I don't know. She might be trying to start her run off with a moon flip, which would be absolutely insane, especially this early in the competition. But it is so early, you really have to go hard to lock in your score. Look at her, she was struggling, but she is up on the nose now, trying to keep it going. And down she goes, sets it back down on all 4 BKTs. An unfortunate break there. I don't think that's what she was going for. She was definitely struggling that entire time. The clock even started before her move got completely, got started, really. But we are past those first 30 seconds. A lot of wasted time in the early part of this run, but nonetheless, we do have a home run ahead of us. Maybe she can make it up by the end of it and earn a bunch of points for this run. Lining up for the triple here. Can she clear it? No. Oh, definitely risky hit there. Could have definitely upset the truck a lot more than it did, but she's lucky. She caught that bounce at a nice angle and ended up back on all 4 tires. Didn't even roll the truck. Some nice air up that right pad as well. Nice cross thread there from Krysten Anderson as she takes on the starting pad. Pops it up on the nose as well. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's definitely not what she wanted to do. Gave it a little too much pop. Going back up onto that starting pad, and over she goes. That's going to be a 5.25, lowest score of the night. And personally, I think that might even be a little bit high for her run as well. But nonetheless, a 5.25, the official score. Here comes Bari Musawwir in Zombie, reclaiming his spot here on the RORSRPS channel. Looking to earn some freestyle points once again, breaking up into that top 8, potentially locking down a 3rd show. I would love to see him in Lago Vista, Texas. Let's see if he can do it here tonight in Miami as he zombie walks that truck around the track, saying hello to all of the fans here in Miami, Florida, letting them see those zombie arms one more time before absolutely destroying them. You know how big Bari Musawwir goes. He ain't afraid to break the truck. Let's see what happens. 2 minutes on the clock, right up the center with a massive sky wheelie for Bari Musawwir. Wow. Getting us started with some air. A little bit of a struggle getting back into the momentum after that. It must have been a rough landing in cab. But nonetheless, he is on all fours. The run is still going. He's not shut off. He's not upside down. A great sight from Bari Musawwir. You love to see him turn it up. Bari is always a highlight of any monster truck show, in my personal opinion. I love Bari Musawwir, man. Nicely done there. 30 seconds down, so he will be getting a score for this run. Let's see what's next. A cross thread into the triple here. A beautiful landing pops him right up on those back two. Uh-oh. Backflip time for Bari Musawwir. Catching some air. Over rotation once again. He over rotated in Paxton, Illinois as well on his backflip. But nonetheless, both were successful. Both got him back down on all four BKT tires. So as long as he can do that, I am happy, man. Bari just adds a little bit more texture to the run, man. Nice bicycle down the track. We saw him with some insane bicycle saves last show. Does it again here, this time off of the nose. What a move there from Bari Musawwir. A big cross thread almost gets him into trouble, but he manages to stay down on all four BKT tires. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can he turn it up any more? And will it be enough to knock out Gravedigger Fire in the lead right now? Carl Van Horn holding with an 8 flat. Oh man, look at this move. Going over. Oh, up on the rear end. Wow. Oh, he's going to keep it going too. I thought he was shut off. I thought he was going to settle it back down and they were going to let him refire, but no. And back up onto the nose, looking for one more save. Oh, but he's not going to get it. What are we looking at for a score? Bari Musawwir and Zombie with an 8.75. A new freestyle leader here in Miami, Florida. Let's see how well that holds. That took the freestyle lead last show, or the Dubby Freestyle Championship, excuse me. Wow, fumbling today. Here comes Stephen Mason in Tornadic, looking for another one. He's throwing it right into some donuts, of course fitting with that Tornadic name on the side of the truck. Nicely done. Some great ones. Some nice speed to them too. A lot of the trucks here on this channel don't do the best with donuts. They're kind of slow revolutions, really struggling to get up into high speed. That was some solid speed from Stephen Mason. Of course, yeah, I'm sure he has to have some good donuts with a truck name like Tornadic. First 30 seconds are complete for Stephen Mason. Let's see if he can turn it up enough to beat an 8.75. It's pretty early in the night, and that is a high score. Of course, like I said, last weekend an 8.75, excuse me, took the Dubby Freestyle Championship. Big air there from Stephen Mason. He needs to keep that up to follow up on Bari Musawwir's run. For the cross thread here, maybe a transfer. A little too much air for a transfer, but you're never going to hear me complain about more air, man. That was nice. Another big cross thread there from Stephen Mason. Nice. What a slap wheelie, too. Backflip time here in Miami. Going for it with some massive air under that truck, under the roof here this time with a backflip. Nicely done. A little bit of a moonwalk as well. He comes back around for that cross thread once again. Again, I think he's looking for the transfer, but he's just airing it out a little too much. At that point, just air it out, man. Sky that thing. Send it. Speaking of sending it, look at the air. Up the center hit for Stephen Mason. 20 seconds left on the clock. Can he turn it up enough to knock down Bari Musawwir? I don't know. I don't think so far, personally, this is enough for the freestyle lead. A nice nose wheelie here, even getting it turned a little bit, struggling to get it fully balanced. But here he goes in reverse. Look at this. The moonwalk. Oh no, over he goes. Oh, you're kidding me. Are you kidding me? Another insane save. That all counts for time. That was one move from Tornadic. That's going to be a 9. Thanks to that save. I can't imagine any other thing in that run earning a 9. I can't lie to you. The judges really loved that insane save at the end of the run. Wow. Tornadic once again in the freestyle lead. We'll see what's next as Brandon Scaff in Red Hot takes to the track. Our W Racing champion now 2 weeks in a row. Last show in Paxton, he was our W Racing champion. He followed that up here tonight in the freestyle competition back in Paxton. He went over early. He wants to go harder tonight while also filling the clock this time. So we'll see what happens if he can accomplish that here in Miami tonight. Nice little sky wheelie. Look at the combo up onto the nose from Brandon Scaff. An expert bit of driving here. He knows this truck like the back of his hand. Recently switching to a CRD chassis. He loves this thing, man. It has been working for him. Championships on championships behind this red hot truck. And this CRD has helped him grab a couple more, including the 2 racing championships, he's won so far this season. Looking for his next move. He's going to go for a big cross thread here. Nice run up with some big air from Brandon Scaff. Oh, save it. Yeah. They are going to... Oh, no. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. I was just about to say they are going to shut him off. That's a 5.1 for Brandon Scaff and Red Hot tonight. A really rough score. I was just about to say they are going to shut him off because he is going out of bounds with some wild movements, but I wasn't expecting that final bounce that kicked him over onto the roof. An unfortunate end to the night for Brandon Scaff. Here comes Austin Minton in Knucklehead, representing 2 Extreme here tonight. Let's see what he can do with this awesome-looking Knucklehead truck. Looks like he was going for something unique, a little bit of a slap wheelie there. Couldn't quite get the nose up. But you know Knucklehead, man, he's going to have a run to back that up and make up for it, for sure. Looking for the triple. Can he clear it? Oh, my goodness, just about. Nearly a transfer there for Knucklehead. A great move to keep this run going and really get into it. He's just now past those first 30 seconds. So it's time to start turning up the dial and even more once we cross that 1 minute mark and he gets into safer territory. Again, he is still pretty early into the night, nearly halfway into the competition. I would love to see him go big, and he needs to if he wants to take out that 9 from Tornadic. Look at this. A great momentum stoppie and a moonwalk from Austin Minton. Nicely done. The first one of those we've seen so far tonight, and a great save getting it back down onto all 4s there, keeping it safe in kind of a rough spot with that triple, the end of the triple. Coming around for that backflip ramp, gonna launch it. A little bit of an under rotation, kicks him over on the landing, and that is gonna do it. Ouch. An early and not ouch for pain. Ouch, because that the score is gonna hurt, man. That's a 5.5 for Knucklehead here tonight. Relatively justified. A short clock. It is very unfortunate, but here comes our next competitor, Giovanna Hayes. Megalodon Fire swimming her way out onto the track. A one-time world racing champion here on the channel. Multiple wins throughout Season 1 and Season 2. We'll see if she can do it again, this time in the freestyle competition for Season 3. A nice leap there to get the run started. Gonna roll through the triple here, looking for a little bit of a combo. Oh, nice. A great bicycle, and she pops it up for a moonwalk. Look at this. Save it. Nice. Wow. This is nice, man. A great balance here for Megalodon Fire. Giovanna Hayes looking for that 2 Wheel Skills nomination from you guys. If you don't know, head over to Instagram, or if you only have YouTube, keep an eye on our community posts. We do have openings for 2 Wheel Skills competitor votes. We hold votes every once in a while to feel out who you want to see in the World Finals. And the trucks with the most votes, the top 8, end up as our 8 2 Wheel Skills competitors in the World Finals. It is completely fan voted, and you can see we have a link that tells you all the trucks throughout the season. You can vote for any one of them, any one of those trucks. Nicely done there. Great backflip to moonwalk from Giovanna Hayes. She's looking to cash her check into the 2 Wheel Skills competition. You will be the judge of that, and let us know who you want to see, man. Let us know on Instagram when we hold votes or here on YouTube. Again, check the community tab here on the RORSRPS channel. Look at this move from Giovanna Hayes. A great save off of the sidewalls there. Wow. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Can she turn it up any more, and will it be enough to grab the lead is the real question. She is all about two-wheel skills in this run. Look at this. Up on the rear end this time. Gonna spin that truck around. There's only a little bit of time. Is she gonna make it in? Yes. She's gonna launch it though with massive air. Oh my goodness, and a big rebound. Over she goes. Giovanna Hayes. Wow. What a finish. And that's going to be a 9.25, a new leader here in the freestyle competition, fueled by Dubby energy just at the halfway point of the night. If you're enjoying tonight's freestyle competition, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know with a comment down below. We have new episodes every Saturday until the World Finals. Check us out on Instagram for extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. And of course, check out our trading cards on RORSRPS.com. If you are officially named as a driver for the season, you have cards in your name. Literally, not figuratively. Megalodon 9.25 with the lead right now. Tornadic in second and Zombie in third with that 8.75. Will they hold is the question. We have heavy hitters coming up throughout the rest of the night. Red Hot, unfortunately, in that bottom spot, but that racing championship might save them. Madusa coming out to kick off the second half. She had a great performance in the racing competition tonight. She is also a one-time Dubby Freestyle champion this season. She took the freestyle win in Detroit. Let's see if she can do it again here tonight, this time in Miami, Florida. Look at the leap. Nicely done. Nearly clearing the triple, going over. Save it. Nice. What a move there from Madusa. Oh, you're kidding me. She's going to go for the tombstone. Nice. Yup. Getting the balance point, trying to, oh no! She would have been better off going for the, going for the moon flip there. Oh man, down she goes way before the first 30 seconds. It's gonna be a 0 here in freestyle for Madusa tonight. Those first 30 seconds, as I said, absolutely crucial. Here comes somebody we've seen do really well in both competitions in the past. Josh Tonkin, son of a digger, look at the air. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a way to open up the run. Josh Tonkin with absolutely huge air here in Miami tonight. There's a nice little bit of a leap there over that pad. We'll see if he can follow up on that big air, potentially locking down a freestyle win. I would love to see it, and maybe this time it would mark the turning point for Josh's season. We are definitely at the end of the season. One more show for this tour, but it would be a good morale boost going into the World Finals. I'll tell you that much. Definitely doing a great job of keeping it controlled near the wall there. A little bit of a ragged edge hit, kind of a side slap there on the landing, but he's down on all fours and in safe territory. That's all that matters. Look at that. And the moonwalk from Josh Tonkin. Beautifully done. Tries to keep it out of within bounds here, but doesn't do a great job of that. But he keeps it off the wall, which is more important, arguably. Nicely done there. Just going for reverse hits here now. A cross thread in reverse from Josh Tonkin. He is going nuts in this son of a digger truck right now. Can he top a 9.25 from Giovanna Hayes in Megalodon Fire? 30 seconds, well, less than 30 seconds on the clock. Some nice air there over the massive pad we got. Looks like he's going to be taking on the triple as well. Look at that. The first one to officially clear it, and he's over. And he gets the save. Josh Tonkin, 10 seconds on the clock. What is left? A bicycle. Oh, wow. What a save, and that is going to do it. Josh Tonkin looking for a score. An 8.85. So not a new leader, but he does grab the third place spot right now, closing off that podium but we got a few more heavy hitters for the rest of the night. We'll see just how well Josh Tonkin can hold up with that score of an 8.85. Colt Stevens, Thunder Roars coming out next, bringing back, once again, that RORSRPS World Finals 1 paint job. We'll see how well that does for him in the freestyle competition tonight. He's been doing well with this scheme. I like it. I like the energy that he's been bringing. We'll see what it does as we get started with this run. It looks like he's going to be going for a stoppie. Yes, he is, and a beautiful one at that. A great maneuver, really trying to lock in his votes for the two-wheel skills competition. He's one of the most voted right now. So if he can just keep it up and keep impressing you fans, I'm sure he can get some more votes behind him. Nice, carrying it all the way to the edge of the track. Able to keep it running. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. He gets just about to his first 30, and there it is. So a score will be coming in at the end. Look at the cross thread here. Big air up the backside of the triple. No one's really gassed it like that on the backside. Nice. There's another big hit up the center. Wow. Man, I am loving that center hit tonight. It's just steep enough to really launch these trucks, but without, getting them into trouble. I mean, the sky wheelies are massive, and they are dangerous. We saw a close save there from Josh Tonkin last run, but nonetheless, the air that comes with it is incredible. Halfway through this run, Colt Stevens looking good out there on the track right now, and it is backflip time for Colt Stevens. And Thunder Roars, a little bit of an under rotation. He gets the double. Oh my goodness, the consecutive from Colt Stevens. And he is going to get it back down on all fours and keep it running. 30 seconds left. What is next after a consecutive? Oh my goodness, this might be the new freestyle leader here in Miami. Sliding that truck around, looking for his next hit. He's going to go right up that triple once again. The combo it up this time with a nice clean transfer through that big dip. On the cars with some big air for such a small hit, and that is going to fill the clock out there on the edge of the track. What are we looking at for a score of 9.2, just below Giovanna Hayes and Megalodon Fire? So your new leaderboard: Megalodon Fire, Thunder Roars, and Tornadic take the podium. Over goes Colt Stevens. One last look at that thing again, a 9.2. Third place right now as your next competitor hits the track. El Toro Loco, Armando Castro, bringing out this OG-inspired El Toro Loco with the bright, desaturated flames on that body, that bright red body for El Toro Loco. The white horns and the chrome rims. 2 minutes on the clock. Look at this. Nicely done. A great sky wheelie, walking it across the pod, trying to get a little bit of a combo there, it looked like, but the truck settles down on the rear end. Let's see what's next for Armando Castro here tonight. Oh, wow. I think he was trying to go for a stoppie there. I don't know what else that could have been. Didn't quite work out for him, but a solid effort there from Armando Castro. Some nice air over the pod. Gets us past those first 30 seconds as well. So a score will be coming in at the end of this run. I'm excited to see what Armando can do out here tonight. He's usually really solid in every competition. Tonight, look at this. Oh, wow. A great transfer there from the little bit of a step up we got to the backside of the triple. And some massive air up the center as well. Wow. Save it, come on. Great control on the sidewalls. El Toro Loco, Armando Castro burning it down right now with this El Toro Loco truck. And look at this. He's going to go for the tombstone as well. Again, a lot of drivers really trying to lock down their two-wheel skills nominations. Armando Castro, another one to add to the list. He's doing well here tonight. Needs to tighten up the screws a little bit. But nonetheless, it is an entertaining freestyle run. Less than 30 seconds on the clock now. and he's going to launch it, it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Pass vertical, looking for a save. Oh, come on. Come on. Nice. Oh, you're kidding me. What a combo. Quick thinking and great awareness from Armando Castro to get it up on the nose at that point. And he's going to close it out where he started. A big leap over the pad. A little bit of a ragged edge landing, but he gets on all 4 BKT tires. It's going to be an 8.7. Look at this. Over. Oh, man. Wow, what a finish to that run. A rough landing there for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. But this truck looks great. He has a pretty decent score up on the board. Armando Castro can't complain tonight. El Toro Loco done here in Miami. Here comes our next competitor to the track, Dawson Reyes in Shake Me. The second half of the Spokane Speed Shop tonight. The second half of the T-Ray face-off in the semifinals tonight. Let's see what he can do here in the freestyle competition. A one-time Dubby freestyle champion this season. He wants to make it 2. Can he do it? Let's find out as 2 minutes have begun. Nice. I definitely thought he was going to roll it, but manages to keep that nose wheelie going. Set the back 2 down and some nice air in reverse. Up and over that center hit. There's a good transfer. That's how you do it. Stephen Mason was airing it out, man, but he wasn't getting the transfers. I'll tell you that much. Nice. A little bit of a slap wheelie there. Kind of ragged edge. Stuff in the front end. But he's on all 4 BKTs. That's what matters. Look at this. Oh, stands it straight up and down on the rear end after the backflip. Walks the plank a little bit and keeps it going. Past those first 30 seconds as well, so a score will come in no matter when this run ends from this point forward. What is next for Dawson Reyes? Oh, little tail whip into the racing lane. He's going crazy, man. Nice save. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Halfway through the run. And it's donut time. Nicely done. Some great donuts here in Miami, Florida. Trying to let the dizziness wear off a little bit. Dawson, man, a great dude, and he's coming out here to burn it down every single weekend. He's only been subbed out 1 time this season. Oh, come on, save it. Pops the left front. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. And that's going to be it. The left front reinflates on contact with the ground, but 25 seconds still on the clock because he can't get that truck back over. That's going to be a 7.9 for Dawson Reyes in Shake Me tonight. He had a great run going, some really unique stuff out there, but a short clock is a short clock nonetheless. Here comes everyone's favorite Avenger, Hot Rod Avenger, or Rat Rod. Some people, I don't know, they call it both, man. Devyn Barber in Avenger, getting ready to launch it, to kick off this run. Here he goes. 2 minutes on the clock, and it's time for air. Our very own Mr. Excitement, Devyn Barber, burning it down so far with some massive air. 1 hit in, and he's already burning it down. That'll tell you, right? Big leap up the pad. Some nice air, completely clearing it as well. And a great drift there. Cutting it close to the wall, but expertly keeping it off as well. There's a nice move here. Great nose wheelie from Devyn Barber, getting it stopped right before the backflip ramp and throws it in reverse for a moonwalk. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had the slap moonwalk. That was an almost really incredible there from Devyn Barber. A great effort, though. That is a tough move to pull off. You really need the right suspension. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. What a move and a save from Devyn Barber halfway through this run. What's next? Big air over the pad, a nice cross thread down the track and over that starting pad as well. I thought it was backflip time. I was about to say it. Here he comes up the triple, though. Nice. Great combo. A little bit of a slap wheelie through it. Riding the back 2 tires over the cars. Need to turn up the dial a little bit, though, if you want to take the win. I'd love to see a backflip here, and it looks like, yes, he is going to go for it. 30 seconds left. Can he nail it? Absolutely. Devyn Barber, never been one to flop with the backflips. What is next? Just last show, we saw him pull out a front flip. I don't know if that's really possible with tonight's track, but nonetheless, it would be incredible to see him try it again and go for it here in Miami. Oh, look at this. Oh, save it. Nice. On the other side, go. Oh, come on, come on. Save it. Oh, go. Ah, man. The save attempts here on the Golden Days Tour have been really insane lately. It's going to be an 8.6 for Devyn Barber in Avenger. Not too bad. He ends up right below El Toro Loco here tonight. Once again, right next to each other. they were next to each other last show as well. Here it comes. Gravedigger 35. The Green Ghost. The big dog. Shane Lake. Looking for one more Dubby Freestyle Championship. Can he do it? He got his first Channel Freestyle Championship. Oh, you are kidding me. He starts us off with a backflip. Shane Lake, no fear here tonight. He got his first Channel Freestyle win in Houston, Texas. A whole season of expertise behind him. And half a season nearly. Just over half a season of experience here in season 3 before he got his first freestyle championship. He wants to make it to tonight. Can he do it? Is the question. Green Ghost rocking it here with the moonwalk to rear end to the wheelie. Beautifully done. Oh man, Shane Lake turning it up so far here tonight, man. Just about halfway through this run, 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. Some big air with the cross thread. He needs to keep turning up the dial if he wants to take that top spot. He's definitely going to be tough with that 9.25 from Giovanna Hayes holding that lead right now. And it's donut time for Shane Lake. Nice little cross thread over the starting pad. Some big air over the backside of the racing lane. Little jammers we got there. It's time for that center hit. Some more massive air from Shane Lake in Gravedigger. Wow. Really big rebound there as well. And it looks like we got another tombstone. I'm telling you, a lot of these drivers really trying to cash their check. Oh my goodness, a reverse backflip. Shane Lake locking it down. Looking exactly like Adam Anderson there. Stuffing the rear end and getting it back on all fours. Beautifully done. 10 seconds left. Will it be enough is the question. Oh, a big sky wheelie. Come on, save it. Save it. Looking for it in reverse. It's not going to happen. Down goes Shane Lake with a 9.5. We have a new freestyle leader here in Miami, Florida. Gravedigger 35. The Green Ghost, the big dog, Shane Lake, stealing the lead with one driver left. Trevor Goldberg in Max D is here to burn it down. He missed out just slightly on the freestyle win in New Orleans last show. That would have been his double down. He wants to lock down a freestyle win tonight. Look at the air from Trevor Goldberg, the biggest of the night. From the triple, completely clearing it. Not even a question, not even close. Just massive air from this Max D truck. And it looks like he's gonna follow that up with some more massive air, this time right up the center. Look at the leaps from Trevor Goldberg, man. Wow. And the momentum stopping to go with it as we just now crossed those first 30 seconds. Through the triple in reverse. Nicely done there, keeping that truck in control. And a nice cross thread here as well. Pretty much a transfer there on the landing. Nice and smooth, cushy landing on those BKT tires. And it's time for a backflip. Nice, look at the brake check in the air and a perfect landing for Trevor Goldberg in that Maximum Destruction truck with that classic OG paint job on that thing, man. It looks incredible. I love it. I love that Trevor brought this thing back and has continued to run it for the past few shows, man. It just feels right. I'll tell you that much. There's a nice, interesting cross thread. An awkward bounce might put him over, but no. Trevor Goldberg knows just how to keep this truck down on all fours. And here's a great stoppie here and a moonwalk for Trevor Goldberg, showing Armando Castro how it's done, launching up onto the nose like that, man. Great control of that Maximum Destruction truck. What is next? With less than 20 seconds on the clock. Gonna clip those cars, looking for a bicycle here, over. Oh no. Once again, going down just a little bit early with an 8. Man, an 8.5 is going to be the score for that one. And that closes out your night. That means Shane Lake in Gravedigger is your Dubby Freestyle champion. Once again this season, his second Dubby Freestyle championship in his history with the truck and with the channel. Shane Lake in Gravedigger taking 9.5 for the win. Megalodon Fire in second. Thunder Roris in third, closing out your podium. And then it's Steven Mason in Tornadic in fourth. Son of a Digger ends up in fifth with Zombie right behind him in sixth. El Toro Loco seventh and Avenger in eighth. These are not our official scores that we're looking for the top 8. Those come from points, so stick around to see those. Max D, Gravedigger Fire, Shake Me, and Wolverine in our next 4. In the final 4, Knucklehead, Gravedigger, an unfortunate break for Red Hot, and Madusa with that 0. The most unfortunate break here tonight on the Golden Days Tour. That does it for our freestyle scores. Let's get a look at our overall points for the night. These are the ones that qualify for the whole top 8 thing, and moving on to the Tryouts Tour. Only Tryouts Tour competitors will move on if they broke the top 8. Gravedigger takes the overall tonight. Megalodon in second. Red Hot will return, and so will Tornadic. Knucklehead as well. Thunder Roars right above Knucklehead. Shake Me is in that 7th spot, and Son of a Digger breaks the top 8 tonight with 13 points behind him. Zombie, unfortunately, is done. Max D will be back on the Golden Days Tour, though. El Toro Loco and Avenger as well with 11, 11, and 10. Gravedigger Fire is unfortunately done with 8 points for the night. Madusa also with 8. Krysten Anderson takes 6 for the night. She is done. And Wolverine, Dustin Brown with 6 as well. Also done for the season. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the freestyle competition, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know with a comment down below. We have new shows just like this one every Saturday until the World Finals, so stick around. You do not want to miss it, and you don't want to miss the World Finals as well. Check us out on Instagram for extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. And check us out on RORSRPS.com for our Season 3 trading cards. If you sign up for a truck and you're named as a driver, you have cards with your name on them, and you can get 4 packs or more for 25% off your order. The more cards you get, the more gets taken off. But check out our channel partner, Dubby Energy. They fuel everything that has to do with the channel, from commentary to editing to recording to Instagram posts to graphic design. All of it is fueled by Dubby Energy. My flavor of the day is Japanese soda. It is absolutely delicious, as are all of their flavors. And if you're not into caffeine, check out their caffeine-free hydration blends with electrolytes. Pineberry Splash is a really great flavor there. But check out their sample pack if you don't want to get a full tub, guys. It's about 25 bucks, I believe. You get a shaker with it. You get 3 flavors and 2 hydration blends, and they're absolutely delicious. You can get 10% off any purchase on Dubby.gg using code RORSRPS at checkout. Tell them we sent you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the freestyle portion of tonight's broadcast. It's been incredible. It has been a great round of competition here in round 9. Next week, we are in Lago Vista, Texas for the finale of the Tryouts Tour. Do not miss it. I will see you there. Thanks once again. Good night.